lipstick, and those that don't wear lipstick, I just want to say, make sure that when you come to the office, please make sure that you have your face covering on. And we just want to be mindful of that. The whole buzzword now is COVID Delta. So COVID Delta is now on the rise. So we appreciate that. I have a bunch of beautiful people here online, and I'm going to go in the order that I see you here. Welcome to this morning's meeting. And that is, yeah, 1 second. There's a pop-up. Okay, there we go. Now we can see Kelvin's beautiful smile without a mask. Yay. Welcome to Coldwell Banker Dynasty here in Temple City, an agency that cares and an agency with a lot of heart. We have actually one of our agents here. Where is she? Helen, can you stand up? Helen's wearing something in honor of our spirit here in the office. And she's got a t-shirt with a big heart on it. I love it. I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here with John. John, you're up. I see you.
I'm up. I'm the first one. Well, thank you so much. Thank you, Kelvin. So thank you, Sylvia. I know I just spout stuff out all the time. I think it's time to show and tell. So what I did is I have the actual report here. So when you receive your reports, you're going to get the first page is your NHD statement. Okay, this is the one that has to be signed by the seller, the buyer, and the seller's agent. And depending on the broker, the buyer's agent as well can. The next page is the snapshot. This is the one that you have to pay attention to see whether or not there's anything that's in the zone. And I'm going to show you how to get to that page for more explanation. And then also at the very bottom here, it tells you if that new CAR form is required for the transaction. And if it is, Snap NHD is the only company licensed to be able to include it in our reports so that you don't have to search the CAR forms. It's right there for you and it makes it easy for you. And then for more details on anything in the reports, as well as the new home hardening, which is in, you can click right on it and it takes you right to the section of the discussion for more details. But if you have any other questions or need any or have any other concerns, please contact me. I'm going to put my information in the chat. We also have the free renters report, which is for leases. And I know you all are doing supplemental income through leases. And for you to help out with your buyers, you have the free property tax estimator. It will allow you to help your buyers budget for the transaction so they know what their tax liability is going to be. I'm available. I bring you 27 years of experience in the NHD field. I look forward to helping all of you. And I thank you, Kelvin and Sylvia, for allowing me to be a part of this meeting, but I'll put my information in the chat. Let's have a wonderful August. Can't believe we're already in August. Thank you so much.
I love it. I love it, John. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. I learned something here. I'm
You're
just
welcome.
wondering if you are able to provide us with a sample copy of that beautiful book that you have that we can keep here for our agents.
I will see what I can do about that. Yeah.
Thank you. Much appreciated. And on that topic, before I bring up the next affiliate, I like what you said. And that's kind of the quote of the day that I have as your management team is treat each other as peers. We need to treat each other as peers in all industries. And I think that what you all do and how you all get along so well and how we all get along so well here is extremely important. No matter what's trending, no matter what market we're in, no matter if it's what time of the day, it's important that we treat each other as peers. And thank you so much for that, John. You've always been very pleasant. That brings me to our next person here, and I see Nicole Menard. Nicole, you're up.
Good morning, everyone. Great to see all of you. Happy first Wednesday of August. And as you know, the market's still hot. We're here to help you with your farming needs. And if you're taking any new listings, we highly recommend that you open a prelim so that you can avoid any possible delays. We're seeing a lot of properties in trust Make sure you get copies of the trusts. If there's any amendments, we'll require trust certs. And if you have any questions, give us a call. Nicole Yvonne, Fidelity National Title. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.
That's beautiful. Mother and daughter business. I love it. That is so awesome. You're always so great. Now, is that pink that I see on your hair?
Yes, it is.
That's awesome. I love it.
Thank you.
That is great. Who I see next here is Nancy Chen. Thank you for not leaving us this time, Nancy.
Yeah, my computer is working fine today. It just, I don't know what happened, but I'm glad to be here. And I see Connie, the best ESCO officer here. She and I talk in the evening, late in the evening, to get your deals done. She's amazing. And thank you, Calvin. Thank you, Sylvia, for inviting me. Thank you, everybody, for this Dynasty group. And I've been doing this for 40 years. My knowledge is your knowledge. So let me help you with your transactions. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Love that. Appreciate it. Next who I see here is, Adam. I know Adam is one of our attendings, and Adam is such a devoted attendee for our meetings. And I want to give you a shout out. Hey, Adam.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Adam. Thank you. Peace to you too. And next who I see here as our affiliates is Angie Tang. Angie, you're up.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Angie Tang with Stewart Title. I wanted to talk a little bit about easements and CC&Rs. Please let me know if there's a file that they're contemplating on putting a addition or ADU. There's things that we need to provide for them. So please let us know so that we can provide the correct information, whether it be plotted easements, whether it be CC&Rs. These are things that we can offer for you guys for free. Thank you, guys. Angie Tang, Stewart Title.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Angie. And let me see who else we see here is Scott Shimamoto. Scott, you're up.
Everybody. What's up, Sylvia? Scott Shimamoto here, Journey Mortgage Advisors. I'm looking at my background. I'm looking at the way my hair looks. And right now I look a little bit like Kim Jong-un, which is crazy. So I'll take my glasses off.
That was funny.
So I just wanted to say that we're a broker at Journey Mortgage Advisors, and that's really important for your clients because sometimes your clients fit in the box, sometimes they don't fit in the box, and we have this ability to, take the loan to wherever it needs to go. You know what I mean? And it might be just a situation where, let's see who has the best rates for that day, or let's see who has the fastest turn times. So we have options at Journey Mortgage Advisors. We also do the outside the box stuff. So pretty much if the loan could get done, we could do it. And thank you, Coldwell Banker Dynasty, for letting us participate as affiliates. And thank you very much.
I love it. It was coming into my mind as I see your logo, your Journey, is you playing some Journey music or something as you give your.
I know. I'm gonna sing. Right? I'm gonna sing for you one of these days.
Oh, please, welcome. Thank you. Appreciate that.
That's great.
Look forward to it. I'm gonna hold you to that, Scott. And let me see who I have here next in line. Looks like it's Joe Haggerty. Hey, Joe, how's it going?
Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy to see everyone here. This week I'm hosting a class. Everybody's welcome for geo farming. I'm going to be going over some of the most modern tools on that you as agents have access to, how to get what you need for any approach of hitting your farm, whether it's canvassing or whatever. I'm going to go over, everything really in depth, answer all your questions. And like I said, everybody is welcome. Thank you for having me here. If you guys ever need me to research a property before you put it on the market or something, whatever, I'll order the prelim ahead of time. Give me a call. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Love it. It's good to see you. I wish I can shave my head and not have to worry about shampoo and product and this and that, but I'd probably have to be worried about sunscreen or something, right?
Yeah.
I can help you with that if you want. I do my own hair.
I'm sure you can. I'll keep trying the sombreros on for now, but thanks, Joe.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Next who I see here is saluting our flag, and that is Brandon. Brandon, you're up.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for having me. I'll be short and quick. I just wanted to remind you guys, there's been a lot of questions on AB 38. We know we've talked about it in depth. I have some great resources from our geologist, Pat McClellan. I will post that YouTube clip into the chat. So all you have to do is click on the link and you can go and watch. He explains everything in detail. And I will also put my information. Again, order your NHD at listing so that you get all of that information on these fire zones ahead of time, so that if you do have to fill out that FHDS form, you'll be able to do that ahead of time before escrow so that you get paid on time. Hope everyone has a fantastic week, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. And next we have here is Sandy. Hey, Sandy, how's it going?
Oh, fantastic. Love being a home warranty rep in the hottest month of the year. Fantastic.
Yeah.
If your clients are having any issues with their claims, you know, refrigerators, air conditioners, whatever it is, have them give me a call directly. If their claim is taking too long, I can fast track it, get it back on track, get it back going in the right direction. It's hot. We'll all get through this together. Like you were saying, Sylvia, come from a place of kindness and we'll all get through this together. Have a great day.
Right. Thank you. Appreciate that. And you know, we're all kind of like-minded. We all understand this. And what resonated in my head with when John started is thanking Coldwell Banker Dynasty for allowing you to be here. You know, that is huge, how you all appreciate to be here. And it's a mutual respect. We appreciate you being here as well. So we all have something to benefit here for the greater good. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. And who I see here, well, she's on the screen here, is Pam. Pam, we'll go with you now.
So sweet, thank you. Is good and healthy. Please be safe out there. Wanted to mention on renewals. If you have a homeowner that needs to renew a warranty, a great way to touch base with your homeowner. I can do that for them and the price won't go up. I can even change the plan if they want to add the unlimited Freon right now with the complete, I can do so. I can even do that mid time. And for my realtors out there that have their own warranty with me, please, I can change that as well at any time if you want a better plan with the unlimited Freon. Freon right now is over $100 a pound, and 9 out of 10 times it's always needs Freon on these air conditionings. So just keep that in mind. I'm here for you. Thank you so much. Appreciate all of you.
Appreciate you more. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I am so excited to see Miss Connie Fung here. Connie Fung from Perfect Escrow. Hello. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to go ahead and put you on next. So please, you're up. Are you muted? I think you're muted.
She's muted.
I think you're still muted.
There it is.
Okay,
Good
perfect.
morning. Are we good?
Yes, we're good.
My first Zoom meeting with you guys. So happy and excited. You know,
We never forget our first.
Yeah, it's just been so crazy. You know, oftentimes I get, appointments during this time. So I really try to make an effort to be on here this morning. Thank you so much for all those that's been supporting, us. We're considered as, your small local business, So thank you so much for, this has been 14, 15 months that it's just been crazy. So I'm all here, phone, text, email. I do check them even at night. I know there are some times that you need answers right away. Feel free to give me a call. We're here for you. Okay.
So great to see you, Connie. I appreciate you. I have an escrow for you. So we're open escrow today, Connie.
Yeah, I saw the email. Thank you so much. Yeah.
So just a question though, just for the learning of our class here, or all the agents, is what are you noticing right now in terms of the transactions falling apart? Is there any issues that you're seeing that's recently that's maybe you're seeing some trends right now?
Right now, it's gift funds it's been an issue. Okay, so if you're representing buyer, please, have them, communicate thoroughly with their lender. Okay, oftentimes I see, that's why I always have to make sure, when EMD comes in, how come the names are not the buyer, and I always ask them, is that okay with your lender? Always check with your lender. And when we're signing loan document, the final funds, I always oftentimes remind them. Okay, as far as escrow is concerned, it doesn't matter like where the funds are coming from. Okay, we have a third party instruction, that they have to sign, but it can ruin a deal. Okay, so I always tell them, go back to your, loan officer, make sure whatever account that's coming out, you follow that instruction. Okay, I have an escrow that delayed for 3 weeks because the final funds, it was like a gift fund for what, 111,000. It should be from the aunt. It came from this other uncle that was not sourced. So that's very important. So I don't know why it took three additional weeks, but that's how it is, lender is super busy, anything that goes back to underwriting, it just takes time. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And,
Yes.
for those that's representing seller, especially if they're under the trust. Okay. So I think the best way is once you get a listing, please order the prelim right away. Whatever things that we have to tackle, we let them know right away. Certain, a lot of times, your seller might not be the only person that, was on title, Sometimes it's a surprise, people get in and out of the property, so all those people that, they just transfer property to your seller or, prepare any quitclaim deed or anything that gets recorded, we have to address all those because all of those are considered uninsured deed, so sometimes if we're lucky they're here, what if they left the country, I mean, there's ways to resolve it, but it's good to know ahead of time. Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thanks.
Great advice.
I know Lisa's still
Thank
here. Lisa, are you still around for the with ARC Home Loans?
Yes, I'm still here. Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me. Coldwell Banker Dynasty. Happy, what is it, Wednesday? Oh my gosh, halfway through the week. Just wanted to say hi and remind everyone, Tuesday, Calvin's Keys to Success. We're going to do a list reports training. I saw some of you are already kind of starting to use that, so that's exciting. Let me know if you have questions. And just kind of wanted to follow up on what everybody has said. The buyer's market is weird. The seller's market is weird right now. We do offer all of our non-QM products if anybody's looking for one. Bank statement loans are going crazy right now for non-traditional income. So I've had several borrowers in the last couple of weeks whose tax situations are just too crazy to even sort through themselves. And they just say, you know what, we just want to use our income and show you our bank statements and get it done that way. A lot less documentation, a lot quicker. So if anyone needs any non-traditional borrower help, give me a call, put my name and info in the chat, and hope to see everyone on Tuesday. Thanks again.
Yay. Thank you, Lisa. You're awesome. Kelvin, I think this wraps it up. It wraps up our affiliates.
I think it wraps up every affiliates. Great. All right. Or for anyone else.
I'm here.
Oh, Unida, there you are.
See
Beautiful
you.
face. Okay, great, Unida.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know what happened. But anyways, I just want to say hello to everybody. If you need any home warranty, please let me know. We do have emergency for right now due to the heat. Like if you have babies or older person in the house, please let us know. We do let everyone use their own vendors too, but just keep it in mind the rate will be at the HWA rate if it's something that need to be done right away, and that's what the homeowner choose. I mentioned this earlier at the AAR. Please be safe, everyone, because COVID is still going on, and I just had a news that my family member passed away due to that. So I just want everybody to take care and be safe. Thank you again. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks for the plug. Well, Unida, thanks for that. Appreciate everyone else. I think that wraps up all the affiliates, so I can begin my portion, guys. All right, 'cause I'm ready to go. I'm like I want to go full speed. I'm here at the Tokyo Olympics, guys. So welcome over here. I'm just kidding. But But I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys are watching the really the best of the best. This is the elite of the athletes and all of their type of crafts that they dedicated their life towards. So really, I just want to appreciate their efforts, and hopefully we get US get some more and more golds. So go USA, and I'm ready to start my slides. Any questions or anything you want to share before we start the meeting? Anybody? All right, perfect. Let me get this going and welcome. It's already August 4th of 2021. So we're wrapping up the summer. And I want to make sure we're all in the right proper mindset. I gave 2 weeks ago, a really great market update of what's going on in the cool off of the summer peak activity that we've been experiencing in real estate. So I hope you can really have the mindset right now. This is the time of becoming a more normal market. And while everyone's watching the Olympics, why don't you go ahead and focus on your dreams? So this one comes to us, and this is the inspiration for the week. Don't put a limit on anything. The more you dream, the further you'll get. So think positive. Think about where you are in your life. Think about the things that you need to accomplish and for the rest of the month, for the rest of the year of 2021, and really start prioritizing what are your goals. Okay, so I really want to hopefully get you guys to have them to the mindset that you are your control of your own vehicle, and we're here driving all our own vehicles, going on our own paths, and I want you to drive yourself to success. Okay, so the next one is just another one regarding failure. Failure I can live with. Not trying is what I can't handle. And I live by this. I really feel that, for those of us borrowers or buyers who've been, I've been shopping around for a couple of years right now, and the market was so crazy. And there was a frenzy in the past pandemic of trying to buy a nice single family house with a yard or with a pool. And I can tell you that, sometimes you just got to keep trying. Sometimes you have to be very resilient. You got to persevere and keep going at it, because just don't give up just because you got 10 no's and you got 10 rejections, or you never received a counter offer because you weren't considered because you didn't write an offer 100K over asking. You don't have to do that. You still stick with what you do. You keep at it, and eventually, those borrowers or buyers you're working with will be able to have that success and have that the joyous moment when finally you help them get them accepted into escrow and close transaction. So keep bringing and get your buyers back out into the mix, because it's a good market. The lenders and the interest rates are super attractive right now, and this window of opportunities should last less than a year. So keep going it. You focus on your own efforts. If you get 10 no's and rejections, if you're trying to reach out, it's a timing thing. Okay, it might be when I hear a no, it just means no for now. And when you get rejected, maybe they weren't thinking about buying or selling at this time because of X, Y, or Z reason, or someone's too busy at work, or they need to hear from a relative, whatever. Yeah, sure. But 3 months from now or 6 months from now, things change. Okay. So there's been a lot of change going on. There's been a lot of movement in and out of California or globally. And there's been a lot of movement going on in terms of job changes as well. So that's why you still stay in front of your clients on a monthly basis. So we're back open. We're still practicing face masks regardless of your vaccination status. I'm very neutral whether you are or are not vaccinated. I'm not one of those sticklers like that, but I hear some employers are really, really wanting everyone to get vaccinated. But it's great to have. It's encouraging, and the science does say you have more antibodies when you are vaccinated. So I do believe in science, and personally speaking, I got my vaccination, and if you're children, I think they set the bar to around 14 years old now can get the vaccination on a specific brand. But it's a respect thing, okay? We've recently, last week, seen a spike in cases of COVID in California. Just so you know, in the past 14 days, I just pulled this up this morning, we have 122,000 total cases in California. So that's rising. It's a slight bump that we just kind of experienced. And that's because there is a Delta variant. And guess what, guys? There now is a Lambda variant that's coming from Peru and South America, rampaging all the areas over there that is spreading right now. It's the hotspot, the major hotspot is Louisiana. And there's this big spike going on in Louisiana. There's 80,000 cases a day being reported in Florida and in Texas. And it's going to be spreading in the Southeast, going west and going north. So I'd be careful about the new variants, which is also very highly contagious. So even if you're vaccinated, you're still vulnerable. Even if someone coughs on you and they happen to be not wearing their mask, guess what? Those are water droplets in the air, and that's spreading. Just because you have a vaccine inside yourself does not mean those droplets don't get on your face or go in your nose particles. It still gets in your nose. You might have the antibodies in your blood system to reject the spread of COVID, but guess what? It still carries in your nose. And if you breathe or if you sneeze, you can still spread it when you're vaccinated. That's my old case on that. When you're looking at ethnicity and who's getting affected the most in California, it looks like the Latino market is around 55%, and the white population, Asian population, you can see the numbers here that, yes, our population is very diverse, but you can see here that there is, regardless of where you are, no matter what the nationality, it's pretty much getting everywhere to everyone. You're not invincible. Okay. So thank you. The links are here. I apologize for today's sales meeting. I didn't update the Zoom registration links, so I'll make sure we do that for the following subsequent months and calendar upcoming events. And we got some great things. Lisa already gave us a plug. She got a nice speaker over here to teach us about list reports on August 10th next week, Tuesday, 2 p.m. This is fantastic. No matter if you're a buyer's agent or a seller listing agent, you get to produce some really cool free marketing and publications that you can bring to your open house. You can do daily emails to your clients, social media content, spreading things about various real estate activity. You can lead generate and do some marketing kits. And sometimes you have I've been doing, since open houses are allowed in LA County right now. And let's say I'm an agent that wants to get more buyer leads and business. I can ask my colleague, hey, can I do open house for you this Saturday? And then the colleague says, yes. Well, I don't have a flyer. Well, I just go to list reports and I can build myself my own open house flyer that has my information so that I can spread it during my Saturday's open house. That's a great tool for you guys, and learn about it. It's free. We also invited the Career Compass. This is a great entertaining speaker named Beef Wellington from Career Compass. He's going to teach us how to defend against Zillow, who is actively poaching our sellers and approaching them to say, hey, seller, why do you need to use a realtor? You can advertise your listing on Zillow. Guess what, guys? Our fees are so low and we don't charge you a commission, or we have the best 10 million buyers in our database. And oh, our fees are so low, but guess what? We'll buy your home from you. You don't need anyone with COVID coming into your house. Zillow will buy your home from you. I know Michael Dang said this happened to his own seller, and he asked me, how do I fight against this? How do I persuade the seller to work with Coldwell Banker Dynasty in listing their property traditionally? And our new wave methodologies, our properties hit Zillow, okay? So don't worry about it. We get the benefit of the Zillow and the MLS. And I got so many ways to teach you guys how to defend against the Zillow's buzzwords or their tactics, because honestly, they are tactics, and they do have a high service fee. But if you don't know what their contract looks like, which I do, it's very scary for a seller to sign a listing with Zillow. I would tell them to read their contracts and have their attorneys get that in front of them, because you don't want to sign that contract. It's not written in the seller's favor. Trust me. So if you want to know how to defend, August 26th, 11 a.m., we got Beef Wellington and Career Compass teaching us the ways that we agents should know. And he has a contract in front of him to share with you how to defend and say, take an opportunity with me. Let me show you and demonstrate before you sign anything with Zillow. Let me explain to you what they're going to do to you. So if you want to have that toolkit in the back of your knowledge, okay, please attend. We've been coming along with an amazing summer series over here, thanks to Sylvia, and she's been inviting some really great, great professionals and experts in their industries. April and Jeffrey are attractive, but they're coming over here live to speak in person at our company. We got Jeffrey Prang, the LA County tax assessor, and who better to know about what's the Prop 19, how it's affecting LA, and how the property assessments are being reassessed every single year. And he's the head of the and chief of all of this going on. So we got him coming on August 18th, 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Feel free to invite your clients or your friends or realtors. We're going to really make this an event, because Jeffrey Prang is a real deal. So we'll have a little few games going on with some prizes and finger foods, just to really entice and make sure you're having a good time while you watch him live, because we want to honor our special guests with great attendance. And we also got April Verlato. She is the Arcadia City Council member woman who is going to be sharing to us about probate and trust sales. I'm sorry, she's a legal attorney. And she's going to be teaching us about really a big buzzword going on right now, which is, how do I get my property into a trust? What happens if I catch COVID and I die? How can I make sure my children don't go through a nightmare of a probate, especially with court confirmation? And if you don't know what that I'm talking about, or if you don't know what happens during a probate, and you don't know how to solve a transaction that has a family trust or a living trust, and the complications and the complexities of that transaction, you better attend this, because there's so much valuable information learning from an expert, April Verlato, who knows what's going on. There are things in here called estate tax. There are things in here called, do I have to disclose or not? Because a trust, if you never lived on the property, you might not have to disclose so much information about the property if you never lived there. Although you do have to share all material known defects about the property if you do know. And there's also other things in here regarding which disclosures I got to include or not include, like a TDS or an SPQ. And that's information that I think is invaluable, because there are benefits of being and placing your property in a trust in the event of accidents or in lawsuits or litigation as well. There's a protection, there's a shelter in place. That's a primary benefit, especially if you have clients who have high assets or a pretty high net worth, or really they just let them know that this option is out there, because things happen, divorces happen, and how are you going to resolve this? Just a reminder, if you missed our last week's series, we did have another great training as well that I just want to remind you, in case you are, some of you guys missed it. There was a great speaker regarding realtor safety, and who better than a police chief of Arcadia to come out and speak. So in this class, I uploaded it last week. We had former Arcadia Chief Colleen Flores, Captain Flores, speak to us regarding safety, what's going on with the homelessness, and how to prevent and protect ourselves from drug activity, from crime and criminal activity. And she is now going to be named and the chief of police in the city of Laverne. So that's why I got it mixed up. Also, if you didn't know who Lisa Overman is, she gave a great class about all these products that she offers, as well as non-QM products. So we had a great discussion over here. It's an hour long, and just click the link. And for those of you who didn't really know how to explain what's going on in the hot market pandemic, I put a really great class together here on how to kind of explain the pandemic in great words, the choices of how to explain to a buyer why now is a good time to buy, and how to explain to a seller why now is a great time to sell. Okay, so if you want to learn those really scripts, this one is a great one as well. All right, enough of selfish plugs towards my YouTube channel. Let's get back to the slides. Any questions or comments? All right, the AAR, let me see here. You guys see the slides regarding AARs and the Katie Association's classes? And on here, just want to remind you, if so many people are asking, do I need to have the FHDA new form in my transaction? And the answer is yes, beginning July 1st. We've had so many classes on this, but if you want to freshen up why we need this disclosure regarding so many wildfires are happening in California, this is why. So join this class on August 3rd. That's to yesterday. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You get a question, Nilafar. I heard your voice, Nilafar.
Regarding the FHDA,
Yep.
doesn't matter what area the property is.
No, it does not. It does matter. This is a requirement in California. So other states aren't doing this proactive step. But yes, the property has to be in California. It has to be a residential home. I don't think commercial requires this at all. And so if this is a FHDA where the NHD companies now need to even kind of share if it's in, or doesn't matter even if it's in or not in a fire high severity zone. You just want to have this form showing that you've given the disclosure that there are risks in buying into a high fire zone.
Thank you.
The Tech Tuesday is a great class. This is the third series where in every month, I encourage you to take advantage of these Tech Tuesday classes because we're paying the speaker a high price. And I'm involved in this because I'm on the Tech Forum committee. This is August 3rd, 2 to 3. Sorry, this just passed. You guys got to check the calendar for AAR. And this is CRMLS. They got one on August 9th as well. So go ahead and check out that one for us. And there's always classes every single week. All right. Sylvia, you want to start sharing a little bit? I know you wanted to share some great stuff about, go ahead, Sylvia. You're on mute, Sylvia.
I don't hear you.
Thank you. And you can't see my mouth moving anyways. Hi, thank you, everyone. What I like to encourage is for all of the agents of our office and let you know that as a member, Coldwell Banker Dynasty, as a member of the Chamber of Arcadia, and I've been an ambassador and board of directors since 2007. We have been invited for all of the open house information that we have coming up, that we can go ahead and send over to the CEO, to Karen over at the Arcadia Chamber, and they're going to post it on all their social media. So all of you agents that you have open houses coming up, let's go ahead and take advantage of that opportunity, and let's give the open houses the full maximum exposure and benefit from that benefit. Other than that, what I want to tap on again is let's treat each other like peers. It's important that in any transaction that we have, that we treat each other like peers. Some experiences that have been shared and some experiences that I have had personally as a listing agent is that there's a lot of agents out there that are feeling very entitled because they're submitting an all cash offer, because they're submitting a very aggressive offer, and they're just becoming very aggressive to the point where they're being a little rude and nasty. And you know, it's so important for all of us not to get caught up with that and not to be involved with that. Let's just be as amicable as we possibly can and stay professional as we humanly can, and understand that you know, don't take this as a personal target. It's just there's a lot of mixed feelings going on this earth right now, and you know, it's affecting everybody. So from my heart to your heart to everybody here, treat everyone as a peer. It is important that we treat each other as peers no matter what. And that's my word of the day today, Calvin. Thank you.
Awesome. And I do know we've been something to look forward to. Sylvia's and we were putting together another great speaker series in which we really wanted to share something regarding financial planning. And it's been a while since there's been a lot of tax law and a lot of changes. And I think it's important to have knowledge about financial planning for the future. So we're going to put together a series of classes as well. For one is going to be Realtor Tax Planning, and how you can kind of properly take deductions and kind of planning for why you want to maybe incorporate yourself into an entity like a C Corp or an S Corp, and what are some of the benefits. Then the second series, this is going to be another one regarding college kids and how to plan for their future. There are programs out there, especially for children who are planning to, you want your children to save and have a plan. So there's going to be some informational pieces that teach about that. So if you want to learn them and you want to something to look forward to, I know Sylvia's putting together a schedule. So talk to her if there's anything you want me to let her know on the schedule wise, what you prefer, because we're putting this we're penciling it into a calendar very soon.
Thank you, Kelvin. If I may touch on that, I just got a response from David Sanaport and Lindy, and it looks like September 9th is going to be a date that we're going to look forward to. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm with our reception area with Jael and make sure that is a good date. But as of now, tentatively, we have September 9th.
Great. And I met the speakers themselves. They know quite a bit. They know about, Social Security. They know about sending into Medi-Cal, and just so much information. So you'll be able to get your opportunity to get a free one-on-one session about your own situations if you want to really plan, set yourself up or set your kids up for the future. Let's go back to the slides. And all right. Now, rent spree still available out there. So for those of you screening agents, tenants, go ahead and use and get your free account today. And this is a great asset. Whenever people have been asking me, oh, can you give me some information about tenant laws or landlord laws and what can I or can I not do? This is where I point them to. I just say, you got to read the DRE website for Housing is Key. And this is specifically for California. They got a nice little helpful information and the call-in numbers where people can get information directly from someone else who's trained to teach them about their particular issue that they're dealing with their property management or with their tenants. So I'd rather them hear it from someone else and not you giving them potentially wrong information or advice. Now, here's the portion where I already shared in the chat a little link regarding NAR's global 2120 global update. So as a global committee member, I get this report. It's, if you click the link or if you check above, I sent it out. This is from NAR, just released last week. And the information in here is regarding all transactions activity during the pandemic from April 2020 to March 2021. So what is this information? What is going on in the global market? And secondly, why do you want to know? First of all, yes, there's transactions going on globally. And you want to know this information because these are where we can find opportunities. Where can we maybe spend some global international budget or join some Facebook groups or international groups to get our information out there, that if they want to come to California and buy, I could be your broker. I could be your agent. So if you want to look for opportunities, if you're an opportunist like me, this is based on the global update of last week, where the Forecast Summit says, where are foreign buyers really highly seeking to buy in America? And with all the buzz about the Olympics and countries are, having, they're seeing US win so many gold medals, they're going to want to come here. Okay. We've always been a very attractive country because of our freedoms and our liberties and our constitution, which gives people rights. So I love being, I love having rights, guys. And I love defending for this, but guess what? They're going to New York, Florida, Texas, Arizona, and obviously here in California. Notice how these are all very states that are bordering an ocean. Notice how they're all with great climates, and besides New York, they're in the southern hemisphere, they're in the southern region of the America. Those south of the 10 freeway. It's been a very, very high demand areas. When you look at this in detail, if you want to know, I have the stats, but where are the buyers coming from? In many years past, they've been coming from China. Okay, even the year prior to that, it was Brazil. But guess what, guys? What's going on right now? The top buyers are actually coming from Canada and Mexico, and there's some spillover from the UK, from the British, and India as well. But notice how Brazil dropped off the board. I remember reporting this to you guys 2 years ago. They were one of the top buyers, and I guess maybe it's the Lambda variant that has affected the entire country and region, but they're not coming here anymore, or maybe their dollar depreciated. Now, if you want to know the exact stats, 54 billion of foreign investment came here to buy residential real estate, and they're coming here to be residents. 58% of them want to live here. Why? There's a couple of variety of reasons, but I could tell you maybe their country is not offering them a vaccine. Maybe they have no access to that safety or protections. Maybe their country that they're coming from, like China, is really invading their privacy and they don't want to release their information or be under their control or be under their lockdown. Maybe it's just people from Taiwan who just want to buy here because they're not getting, they didn't have access to a vaccine and they want to get vaccinated and be in a safer environment because there's a spread going on in Taiwan. Not now, but it was months past. And maybe they just want to buy investments because they're, you know, they're just rich. So there's top 5 places. 8% is from Canada, 7% from Mexico, China 6%, and India 4%. Okay, the California is realizing 15% of foreign investment. So we're definitely top 2 along with Florida, but Florida is just more attractive because it's more inexpensive. But California, we're always the place to be. Okay, we're the forefront and leader, and everyone wants to come over. So that's where they're going, and those are the stats for where they're purchasing from, mostly Mexico. Okay, maybe they're trying to escape that area and wanting to come into our borders. So if you want to see the additional takeaways, 45% of NAR realtors reported that pandemic had no impact on their international client business. Previously, China's usually #1 people coming into the area, but maybe it's because China people weren't allowed to fly over during this pandemic. So if you know, I can interpret data any different way if you look at this. South America, and it's talking about here. So that's the global update. If you want to, please give a little like and subscription to our social media, just giving you a link and sharing you where to go. We're still building a great social media awareness out there. It's time to get into our new listings, guys. Anything you guys want to share or comment about before I get into here? All right. So the new listings of the week, we have been celebrating Shanae Lamb's commercial office space. And this is 3333 Brea Canyon, number 226. This is a nice, beautiful, remodeled office for sale. If you have anyone, this is priced nicely, or talk to Shanae. And let me see if she's even in here. Anything you want to add, Shanae? Is she in here? The next space we have is also another retail space listed by Shanae. And this one is the entire plaza here for sale in Montclair. If you got anyone looking for a nice 5,700 square foot plaza, we have 10360 Central Ave for sale. It has a very attractive price. I think it's fully occupied. Talk to Shanae. If you have anyone doing a 1031 exchange and they want to buy into something that's occupied, go ahead. Here we go. Gina, I think you're on today's call. You want to pitch your listing over here? This is a new listing in Pasadena for lease. 4 beds, 2.5 baths on 36 State Street with almost 2,000 square feet structure. Julia's got a nice, beautiful Pendleton Street in Riverside, single family for sale. And you can, Julia, you want to pitch your listing over here? I see you here.
Hello. Really appreciate that. So we had an
Hello.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is
here.
Julia.
I'm here.
Okay. Go ahead, Julia.
Okay, thank you for letting me come in. This new listing is in Riverside, but it's very good location. It's just behind the very busy street, the quiet of small street, and the very good frontage, the wide frontage, and the lot size is more than 8,000 square feet. It's very big size, and currently the seller is doing remodel. So we're going to showing after remodel. That is August 15, maybe. So I will update the status. It's very good investment or self-occupied. Okay, good price also. That's
a big lot you have there. So thank you for sharing the information, Julia, and the rest of you agents. If you're here, pitch your listings because you know the property better than I. So
thank you.
I don't know, Sylvia, were you saying something? If not, Adam, I know you're here. Let's share your new listing. Upland.
Yes, this property is 5-bedroom and 2 3/4 bath. The lot is not that big, but the square footage is 3,000 square feet, 2-story, newer build. It's HOA with 105 a month and very convenient in the city of Upland. The price is pretty good, $899.
That's great for 3,000
super
square
lock
feet.
box.
Yeah, you're looking something around $400 a square foot. That's really cheap. I think that's maybe a little less, 300 something. So check it out. It's newer built property. Thanks, Adam, for sharing. And I think it'll sell. I think you're gonna sell it. 5 beds. Henry Liu, look at this beautiful, gorgeous home. He's got a property over here on 1120 Orange Grove Avenue. We're in Arcadia. This is a gorgeous custom estate, Mediterranean style. Look at those pillars and the inviting curb appeal with a wide, expansive circular driveway. 6 bedrooms, 7.5 baths. The living area is 8,400 plus square feet on a 0.6 acre lot, 27,000, almost 28,000. So this priced at 8.18 million. And you got a gorgeous, gorgeous custom, this is what you're at. If you want some foreign investors looking to have their own, privacy and maybe use this for a business or have a lot of guests over, check this property out and to support him, maybe check it out because make an appointment. If you have clients in this range, this is gorgeous. And we have some closings as well to share. Adam, you want to, so you got, congratulations on your Rancho Cucamonga sale, 10363 Northridge Drive, sold for 700,000 and it was almost 2,000 square feet. I love the 3-space attached garage. I love the American flag in front. This is beautiful. Great job, Adam, and congratulations. And Henry, he just closed this one over on First Avenue, right by the AR board. This is 1305. It's a 5-bedroom, 6-bath home, and this one sold for 3.38 million. I believe this is the one right next to the school, and this has been listed on the market by multiple brokers for like 5 years straight, and finally we're the ones able to close this one out. So I'm so happy to see us be able to close this lot out. I walked through before. I remember seeing this one. This is next to Dana Middle School in Arcadia. Carmen Lee, 3123 Minnesota Street, Los Angeles. You got this split level property over here, and obviously you got great views on the hillside. So you work around the property in the lot. You got 1,851 square feet on a huge 13,800 plus. You got 2 units on here. And this one sold for 689,000 only. So great job, Carmen, on getting this great deal. Lowest Billings closed over here, 330 Howard Street, number 308, Glendale. It's a nice little condo, sold for $455,000, and great, smooth transaction. I talked to Lois recently. She's very excited and happy, and her seller got a really good price. Congratulations to Doreen. I love seeing her closings over here. She got an, oh, this is a lease, 1954 Endicott Road in San Marino, $4,500 per month for a nice 3-bedroom, 2 baths. Gina Huang, congratulations to you on 439 Linwood Avenue, Monrovia. You had a 2-bed, 1-bath sold with a nice big 7,800 lot, $738,000. Great job, Gina. You closed your listing. You did a great job on that. Daniel Wong, he's been on fire. He closed 519 Chandler Ave, number A, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, and 1,755 square feet. And I'm happy to report Daniel has already reached top producer status and is winning a Coldwell Banker Award this year in 2021. And he did it in 8 months into the year. So he's doing great. We got 519 Chandler Ave, number A, and this is sold by Jagjit Singh, almost 2,000 square feet living area, 7,200 plus square feet lot. Nice, beautiful home. I love these shots. So if you guys go out on your listings and you take a twilight shot where you have some color in the sky, you got the lights bright and on, really showing that someone's home and it's a place, you feel secure here, yet you still see the sky and the colors. Try to get this shot out. Your photographer should be able to do this right around 6 o'clock or when the twilight hours are. Really, really very attractive, and do another one in the daylight as well. Laura Liu, she's got 21647 Sleepy Hollow Court, Walnut. And this is a gorgeous shot. She, having that aerial drone view looking down on the property is gorgeous as well. She closed this one out for 1.45 million, a single family, almost 3,000 square feet living area, gorgeous curb appeal. And I love this a lot. It's a very beautiful home, especially with the mountain, the hillside, nestled right next to your property.
Hey, Kelvin, if I can interrupt you for a little bit, we have Laura here live in person, so I want you to show her enthusiasm.
All right, Laura.
Show your excitement.
All right, Laura, way to go. She had 2 big closings this week, and she also had some commercial. She closed a warehouse as well. So she had a lease done. She's been doing really great this year. I know she is also going to be in award-winning status this year in 2021 for her first time. So I'm so proud to see her grow and really hit her peak in production over the past year. Great job, Laura. And Daniel.
And Kelvin, if I may add, Laura, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, I just want to add that Laura has such a great attitude. She's so humble, and whenever she's putting something together, I mean, she just has the right attitude. So she's attracting a lot of, good. And I'm just so proud of her and proud of all of our rock stars here.
Laura, do you mind coming over to the screen and sharing how you got your seller on your listing? How did you get your seller to get, was it $300,000 over asking for your client in Bradbury, Lemon Avenue, 1423?
So I think it's very important to market right and take good pictures on in every perspective. Good pictures is very important. And then during the open house, you have to show all the good features to this house and let them know this one is very, very unique. You are not able to get the second one or the similar one in any time soon. So the buyers, they are very anxious. They try their best to overbet themselves to get a house. Yeah, this is how I get, but I'm really lucky, and I have Kelvin, Sylvia, everybody's support. I really appreciate it.
Oh, wow, thank you. I appreciate the plug, but I just love seeing you serving your clients super well. I remember you telling me that they were jumping for joy when you were able to report to them that you got, oh, I got asking price. Oh, I got over asking price. And now you're like 300K over the asking. You really did a great job for your client. So congratulations to you. And I know I got some commission checks I got to pay to you. So Thanks for being here in person. And anything else you want to share? What are you looking forward to, and how does it feel to be doing well this year?
I just feel like sometimes I do a lot of like free jobs to my clients, but sometimes it pay off eventually, maybe like 1 year or 2 years, but it paid off eventually.
You've been giving free consultations for many years, and then
Yeah.
finally they ask
Free
you,
consultations,
"Oh,
like
finally something sell." Okay, I hear you. You know what? That's what it takes. It takes networking. It takes picking up the phone and helping some people out, and hopefully they will help you out later on. So it's just the fruits of your labor. Thank you for joining us. I know I didn't even plan for this. Just want to celebrate Daniel Wong's new listing. This one closed out 362 Virginia Ave in Glendora, sold for 800,000, almost 1,400 square feet on a nice 9,000 lot. And Edgar Contreras is going to be award status in 2021. I know it. 10163 Santa Anita Avenue in Montclair. He's having a tremendous year. He's selling at 550,000. This little property in Montclair, single family. Great job, Edgar. Congratulations on your closed escrow. That's what I want to see. Any other closings we missed? Anything else? Anyone else have any pocket listings or coming soons? Okay.
Y'all want to go to Tokyo?
Want to join me in Tokyo?
Yeah.
Well, honestly, you should go ahead and tune in, okay? Because flying out there is very dangerous, and none of us are going to be able to get access into the Tokyo village, even if you flew out tomorrow. So you have to have a special credentials and passes, and there's no audience, and as you can see from all the games, there's no audience out there. So watch it from home. You're safe there, and just to celebrate and appreciate some of the best athletes, and this has been postponed since last year. So it's great to see, many of these small countries, they only get 1 or 2 gold or medal award winners to the countries. They become like celebrated and really just recognized by all the citizens. Oh, our small country of Qatar, hey, we got someone who got us in track and field, and they become national heroes. And us in the US, we're so fortunate. We're winning like 30 gold medals and whatnot. I don't even know how many we have right now. And you can barely even recognize some of our athletes. So I just appreciate what they've done and how they dedicated to their craft. And think about and consider, what are you doing to dedicate to your craft? How are you improving your own skills and being the best professional you can be? So that's it for me. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being patient while we had the Zoom issue in the beginning. See you all for list reports on Tuesday during Kelvin's Keys to Success. And in 2 weeks, we'll have our next sales meeting as well.
Thank you, Kelvin. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, everyone.
Welcome. Thank you, everyone.
Have a great August.
All right, you guys too.
Drink a lot of water.